What's up everybody, Jason Boone here from PremiumBeat.com. Let's have a look at 3 ways you can use sound effects to help enrich your next project. So for my first example, I'm going to show you how to use ambient sound effects to create an atmosphere for your environment on your clip. So ambience is simply the background noise of an environment. For here, I'm going to be using, as an example, a clip from the inside of an airplane as it's flying, so we want sounds of the interior of an airplane. But really, I think this is where great films shine. If the sound mixing and the sound design is done well and sound effects are used well, you won't notice them when you're watching the film. It will simply draw you into the story, whether it's a documentary or whether it's a narrative film. Like good video editing, good sound effects should really go unnoticed to the viewer. So, I've already downloaded a group of sound effects here from PremiumBeat.com, and I have all kinds of different elements here. But first, let's listen to what we have on our clip, which was picked up by an internal mic of a consumer level camera here. So you hear a baby crying, but aside from the baby, it sounds okay, but unfortunately we had that baby crying. And so let's see what I can use here from the sound effects I downloaded from PremiumBeat.com. So I have 2 ambient tracks here I'm going to enlarge this panel. 2 sound effect clips here of the interior of a commercial airliner. So let's drop one of these in and have a listen. I'm going to grab the first one, drop it on the track here, and I'm going to mute our natural sound track. So that one's not bad. Let's have a listen to the other one. I'm going to mute the previous one. Very good. I'm going to go with the second one. So delete. Bring this back up. So we have our ambience now, and I'm going to add just 1 or 2 other clips to really create our environment. I have an airplane ding here. Let's go ahead. Looks like there's 4 dings. I'm going to go ahead and select an out point and drop in just 1. Have a listen. Okay, not bad. Now, I also have some voice clips of the pilot speaking. So let's drop one of these in directly after the ding.
We'll be landing in 10 minutes.
Not bad. And then I could go ahead and mix this to how I want it. I don't want that being as loud as it is, so.
We'll be landing in 10 minutes.
So there you have it. In just a few minutes, and with 3 simple sound effects, we've created a great ambience for the interior of our commercial airliner. So now I want to show you another way you can use sound effects, which is in conjunction with graphics. In particular, I'm going to be using a text graphic here. So let's say I'm working on a travel show. This is my opening shot of the show, and I want to have the title graphic come in of this episode, which is London. I've already created the graphic here. Now, just as I've used these sound effects to create the ambience, however you want to pronounce it, I'm going to use these to help reveal a graphic. So I'm going to delete our pilot talking, and I'm going to bring this graphic and line it up with our airplane ding. And now watch. We've used a sound effect to help reveal our graphic. Really short and simple. And a note on this. So just as you can create a look and a feel and really a brand with visuals, like for instance the graphics, the color scheme, I know this is just white, but with the colors, the fonts that you choose, all the stylistic attributes of the visuals, sound effects can play the same role to help develop a mood and a feel for your project. So since this is a travel show, I can use travel sound effects. Whereas if this was a show about technology, we could use sound effects that contribute to that brand or that style. So we've looked at how to use ambient sound effects to help create an atmosphere to your sequence or shot. And we've also looked at how to use sound effects in conjunction with graphics. Now let's talk about movement. And we can talk about movement in regards to the camera moving or objects in your frame moving. Now sound effects can really help you enhance your production in both of these aspects. So let's take a look at a sequence here that I've created. This is almost a comical little montage of getting prepared to travel with a backpack. And I'm playing it back here with the audio muted right now. I already have this scene all edited together. But this is just a hand coming in, grabbing a backpack, and then 3 or 4 quick shots of the backpack. So I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sound effects to create this. So again, it's almost comical because we're using some whoosh and whip sounds. There's even a sound of a gun cocking or being loaded in there, and then a hand going through a briefcase. So again, let's have a quick listen. So anytime you have movement, you can add a sound effect, whether it's comical or not. So let's isolate each of these tracks and take a closer look. First, I'm going to mute the first audio track and look at the second track, which is just a briefcase bag. Hand rustling through a briefcase bag. And if we isolate the other layer, we'll take a look at all of the sound effects, the swooshes and the whishes. And again, that works really well with this movement. So, and again, these 2 tracks combined create a fun little sequence. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Be sure to check out PremiumBeat for high quality royalty-free music and sound effects for all of your media and video projects.